So you did it. You built a website, something you've poured your heart and soul into. That's awesome. But now you're probably thinking, okay, how do I turn this passion project into actual profit? Well, you're in the right place. Today we're going to break down exactly how to do that with a super simple step-by-step plan.
Does this feel a little too real? You're checking your stats, you see people visiting your site, but your bank account hasn't seen a single cent from it. It's incredibly frustrating, and trust me, you are not alone. Something like 90% of beginners get stuck in this exact spot, thinking that just having visitors will magically create an income. It won't. But don't worry, we are absolutely going to fix that starting right now.
All right, let's get on the same page with this core idea, monetization. The easiest way to think about it is like this. Your website is basically a shop. You've built it, you've filled it with amazing stuff, which is your content. Monetization is just you, finally unlocking the front door and flipping the sign to say, open for business. It's all about turning those eyeballs into actual dollars. Now, when you're just getting your feet wet, there are 3 main doors you can open to let that very first dollar come rolling in. You don't need some crazy complex system or a huge team. These are the tried and true methods that are absolutely perfect for beginners. And here they are, the big 3. First, you've got advertising. Second is affiliate marketing. And third, sponsored content. Let's do a quick fire round and break down what each of these really means. And we'll start with the one that's pretty much the most hands-off of them all.
First up, advertising. This is usually the easiest way to get started. You sign up for something like Google AdSense, you pop a little bit of code on your site, and bam, ads just start showing up. Every time a visitor clicks on one, you earn a little bit of cash. It might just be pennies at first, but believe me, it adds up. We know a beginner with a recipe blog who started earning $5,000 a month just from this. It's totally possible.
Okay, next up is affiliate marketing. This is where you recommend products or services that you actually use and believe in. The company gives you a special, unique link, and if one of your visitors clicks that link and buys something, you get a cut, a commission. So let's say you run a fitness blog, right? You could link to the protein powder you use every day. Your audience gets a trusted recommendation, and you get paid for it. It's a total win-win. And that third door is sponsored content. This one comes into play as you start to build an audience that really trusts you. Brands will start to notice, and they'll actually pay you directly to create content about their products. Could be a blog post, a review, you name it. This is a seriously great way to cash in on your influence once you've got some steady traffic coming in. Okay, so we know the what. Now it's time for the how. Knowing the theory is one thing, but taking action is what gets you paid. So here it is, the 5-step plan that's going to take you from where you are this very second to actually earning that first bit of income. Here's the whole roadmap, start to finish. Step 1, you got to choose your niche. 2, you build the website. 3, you create a solid foundation of content. 4, you get those first eyeballs on your site. And finally, step 5, you plug in those monetization systems we just talked about. See? When you lay it out like that, it's not so scary, right? It's just a clear, logical path. Now, let's zoom in for a second on step 2, because this is important. When you build your site, you absolutely positively need these 5 pages. Home, about, blog, contact, those are the obvious ones. But look at that last one, the privacy policy. This page is crucial. It is not optional. Networks like Google AdSense will flat out reject you without it. It's a simple page to make, but it is literally the key that unlocks the door to your ad revenue. And to make this even more real, here's a little timeline you can follow. As soon as you have about 10 good articles up, go ahead and apply for AdSense. Then, maybe a week later, sign up for an affiliate program like Amazon Associates. And sometime within that first month, get an email sign-up form on your website. We're going to come back to why that last one is a secret weapon in just a little bit. All right, you've got the beginner's playbook. Now, let's talk about what separates the people who stay stuck from the ones who really succeed. These are the little secrets and the big mistakes that can make or break your entire journey right from the very start.
Let's just bust the number 1 biggest myth out there right now. The idea that more traffic is always the answer. It's not. The reality is that quality is so much more important than quantity. I would rather have 100 visitors who are genuinely obsessed with my niche than 1,000 random people who click, get confused, and leave immediately. The goal isn't just traffic, it's the right traffic. And that brings us to these 3 income killers. You have to avoid these at all costs. Number 1, we already talked about it, forgetting those legal pages. Number 2, not making your site look good on a phone. Seriously, over 70% of your visitors are probably on mobile. If it's a disaster for them, you're just throwing money away. And number 3, never, and I mean ever, buy fake traffic. It's a one-way ticket to getting banned from every single ad and affiliate network on the planet. Don't do it. And this right here, this is the real secret of the pros. Your traffic comes and goes, but your email list, that is an asset that you own. Just think about this number. 95% of the people who land on your site for the first time will leave and probably never find their way back. An email list gives you a direct line to them. You can bring them back, give them value, and eventually sell. It's your direct connection to your audience. Here is another pro tip for you. Focus on creating what's called an evergreen funnel. All that means is content that is always useful, that never gets old. So instead of writing an article like the best laptops of 2024, which is useless next year, write something like how to choose the perfect laptop for you. That second article will pull in traffic and earn you money for years to come. That's evergreen. And want to know how the pros make small changes that lead to huge results? They use tools called heat maps. They literally show you a visual of where people are clicking on your pages. And just by seeing a hotspot and moving a button or a link there, you can see a conversion lift of 30% or even more. It's using data, not just guessing. Let's see how this all comes together in the real world. Check this out. A tech review site started out with just ads, making about $100 a month. Then they added smart affiliate links for the gadgets they reviewed and grew to $5,000 a month. Or how about a beauty blogger making $2,000 from sponsored posts? She created her own digital products like makeup guides and jumped to $20,000 a month. That is the power of stacking these strategies. So there you have it, the foundation, the step-by-step plan, and the secrets the pros use. You have the complete roadmap to go from zero to your very first dollar online. So the only question left is, what niche are you going to choose to build your empire on? Go on, think about it. The journey starts today.